Welcome back to the Sometimes Builds. You know, sometimes you can't put a project off. A lot of my projects I like to, put it off for a few weeks, put it off for a few months. The van again, haven't been on that in a while. That's been a little bit of a sometimes build with the summer here. But Charlie broke a belt on his Kubota L-Series fan when he was working on his yard. Just blew the belt right off. It looked pretty old. But he's going to be taking over for this week to show us how to replace a belt on a Kubota L-Series and clean up the battery terminals, as those were pretty gunky, as he called it. So I will transition over to Uncle Charlie right now.
Alrighty, so using the Kubota last week, I blew off the fan belt. I want to call it a serpentine belt, but it's a fan belt. So I ran up the Tractor Supply, picked one up. Let's see, here is the old one. Not very happy. Here's the new one. It was $12. This belt is a 1/2 inch by 42 3/4. Came out here to start the tractor, but the battery won't jump. So I was looking at it. It's kind of gunky. So I'm gonna take this front panel off. Take note that there should be a panel down here, which is supposed to have bolts on it, but ours has thumb screws. And it's not on it because I ripped it off with the grapple when I was cleaning brush a couple months back. Just haven't put it on, need to weld it, fix it. Told you need a 12 mil and a 14 to adjust this, but that looks like two 12s. I noticed that there's no belt install videos for this, that's why I'm taking it. I did find one. Funny sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one, and hopefully it'll be useful for somebody. The front end loader is up, but it's not gonna go down, so it's safe for me to go under it. So pull the headlights off. We got two thumb screws up here. And if I remember correctly, this is a 2003. The part number people gave me seems to still be current for the L, not the brand L, I believe. So I got this popped off. I gotta pop this headlight clip off. Do I? No, I don't. I can just send this over here. Definitely on the gunkier side. Very gunky. This doesn't look like it's on all the way. Need a can of Coke. That could be part of the problem. Got this terminal here, which plugs into this couple here. I need to pop this apart, see if I can see. Oh, I think I might be able to just get a new cable from Napa. But this is cracked completely through. Oh, while I'm here, I can do the battery cable last. I'll pick that up. And in the meantime, let's do this cable. So let's loosen up this alternator. Yeah, this little support piece is worth taking off. Other screws back here. So is this bottom one a 12 or 14? That's a 14. Just like the form said. Alright, so the trick to this, what I read online, is not to hit your head, but you put it over a fan blade. Roll it through the fan and turn the fan. Kind of use the fan as a gear to pull it through. Which is good because I had no clue how to do this. And we're on. Piece of cake. gotta go down here on the engine output shaft, which is actually the same as the front PTO shaft. I think there's a PTO fitting on it. This will fit. Need a pry bar. So I'm gonna try taking the bottom bolt off the alternator. I think I'll have enough clearance if I do that. This pulley is about 1 inch in size, 3/4 it needs to go over. So maybe if I just pull the alternator off there, just keep loosening it. If it's coming out any farther. There we go. It's a 20-year-old bolt, perfectly nice and clean. I'm just gonna see what happens if I take both bolts off. Just get that come on. There. So yes, it works. So this might be a little fun to get in, but I think it'll work. Okay. In the hole. Good little bolt. So the standard belt from Tractor Supply does fit. So we're halfway there. I did order a properly sized belt off of Amazon, but it'll be here tomorrow. So I figure if I get it fixed, I'll have a spare. So it's very hot out today. This is probably the coolest day we've had in a week right now. I want to move to Alaska or somewhere where it's nice and cold. Maybe Maine. Get a farm, grow some potatoes. Okay, so this is supposed to have a 1/2 inch deviation on it. I just kind of snug it up. Yeah, snug it up and send it. Except they'll loosen a little bit. A couple ugga-uggas. So I got the belt. I believe that's a front PTO. Of course, the fan belt, or the fan pulley, the alternator, and I don't know. Doesn't look like that's a front PTO. No, that's not a front PTO. Looks like it. I don't know. Maybe we didn't order this with that. I'll put this bracket back on. Alright, so here's our cable. A little nut on it. I'm going to take this off just to see what this looks like. So that connector is a tab, which is that, but it's all one piece. So I'm going to take this to Napa just to see. I think I'm lying. That definitely looks like it comes apart. So I was able to break it apart. So I just need to go buy a new terminal and bolt this on. 40 inches, so I'll get 4 feet. So I got this roll of thick stuff. Do I have a battery terminal though? So I went to Napa, bought a battery cable. See what it looks like. All they had was black. Told them I didn't care. Black's fine. Put that on there and put wrap on it to protect it since it's living in a barn with mice. Oh, would you look at that? Perfect length. I do not have electrical tape. I got some the Tesla tape. It's the automotive nicer stuff, I guess. There's the factory bolt. That's the aftermarket bolt. It's thicker. Cool. Alright, so that's rolled over. Ready to go. I'm just gonna leave that wire there. Always attach something onto it later on. And I got the butt taped up nice and everything, so let's go work in the sun again. Okay. Back here. As long as I can get the bolt through, I'm good. I might need a longer bolt. Alrighty. A bigger bolt. Cool, that works, except I forgot the piece that I have to put on it. Alright. Let's see if that fixed our issue. It's still clicking. Why is it clicking? Alright, so a follow-up. Place the terminal. As you can see, the bolt's way too long, but it's not actually going to hit anything, so we're good. Re-zipped all of this up. Our starter down there. Very nice belt right here. And that's good and tight. I'll check that again. And I really want to fix this. Actually, that looks like just dirt. This is not as bad as I thought. So that'll be a fix at the property. Pressure wash it. Probably replace the piece in general. And not sure I bent this out. Bend that back. I bent it because I can't get the clip off. I think the clip would break. This is the clip for the headlights, which I'll need to get reconnected. And we're done. So I think I can finish up what I need to, and then I can start using it. So here I'll check the air filter. It says it's good, but I mean, that's fine. I know I just put this on like last year. I think it's good. Cool, and we're done.
And that is a wrap for today's video. Uncle Charlie successfully replaced that belt on the Kubota L-Series and cleaned up those battery terminals pretty good. So now it's actually running again and it's not going to overheat. Luckily he caught that in time before he noticed that the thing was starting to overheat. So worked out pretty good. If you like this kind of content, definitely consider subscribing below. If you like this video, definitely drop a thumbs up. Or if you have any questions, just drop it in the comments down below and I'll hop on there and ask, or I'll hop on there and answer, or if I don't know, I'll ask Uncle Charlie and I'll answer it. But yeah, I will see you next time.